Lord, they done messed up the church's money. Actually, they're out here selling us out and doing it in robes. Let me show you exactly how the black church, not the people, but the leadership, is playing itself. This week, the National Baptist Convention, one of the largest black religious organizations in America, proudly walked away from a corporate meeting with Target holding a $300,000 check. After black leaders have called and launched a national boycott against the company for backing away from diversity, equity, and inclusion and other promises. That's right, while community organizers and pastors like Jamal Bryant, more on that later, were mobilizing protests, while everyday black folks were standing firm in economic solidarity, the National Baptist Convention rolled up in the boardroom, shook hands with the same executives under fire and said, yes, we'll take your money.
But you thought you was gonna go around me and go to the National Baptist Convention and be sold out for $300,000? Are you crazy to think that we gonna sell out for chump change? You must not know who we are. Our Father is rich in houses and land.
$300,000. That's it. That's the price tag for their silence, for their complicity. Not billions in investment, not a structural shift, not even a nationwide commitment to black businesses. Just a check and a press release. And while that scandal was making headlines this week, the African Methodist Episcopal Church in South Carolina said, hold my communion wine. They've decided that next month, their social action speaker will be none other than Superintendent Ellen Weaver, the MAGA queen of South Carolina education. A woman who wasn't even qualified for her job, so she bought a degree just so she can sit in that seat. A woman propped up by extremists and endorsed by the same far-right movement currently trying to drag South Carolina back to the 1800s. But here she is, set to be the face of justice at an AME conference in Florence, South Carolina. The same AME denomination that lost nearly $90 million in pension funds due to corruption and mismanagement. And still, instead of cleaning house, they're opening the door to MAGA's elite. Also on the ticket is none other than Pastor Jamal Bryant himself. Did somebody call Reverend and let him know? Lord, let's be for real. This ain't about faith, it's about favors. It's not about community uplift, it's about proximity to power. Because while retirees are still waiting on restitution, while black teachers are leaving the profession in droves, and while our students suffer under this anti-woke, anti-black education policy, these church leaders are platforming the very architects of that harm. So let me ask again, who told you that you speak for us? Because it wasn't the people, and I know it wasn't the Lord. This isn't leadership. It's a betrayal in a collar and a cross. And every time we let these faith leaders take checks from corporations or hand pulpits to politicians that vote against our children, our teachers, and our elders, we tell the world we can be bought. $300,000 and a parking spot, a speaking slot, a headline, and the price of our dignity keeps getting cheaper.